Hi, what's going on? It's Michelle the Prophetess. If you're watching this video is for you, and it's going to be a pick a card reading for what's their karma for hurting you. I'm also going to do a bonus pile at the end, and it's going to be their specific thoughts towards you and towards the situation, etc. So you can go ahead and pause this video and pick whichever pile sticks out to you the most. Pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. And thank you so much for clicking on my video. Hope it resonates. Leave it a like. Hi, pile 1. If you're watching this video is for you, and it's going to be what their karma is for hurting you. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit, for this beautiful moment. I ask to clear the energy in this room so that I bring in all positivity, all clarity, and resonant words, so that my words are not mine but yours and of you, so that I may give clarity to whoever came across this video. I ask for messages on pile 1's behalf. Okay. What is their karma for hurting you? So the Justice card came out in reverse off the bat. Pile 1, that's the energy. And then the second card that fell is King of Pentacles. Mind you, these cards that I have are very old. It's the Modern Witch Tarot deck, and they're kind of ripped up. But so, yeah. And then the Queen of Swords came out. And I'm going to stop it there. Okay, pile 1. So I feel like this person's karma, the general energy that I'm getting, is that they feel like the cycle between you two is incomplete. Obviously, if you're no longer talking to this person, they feel like y'all still have business to handle, or like y'all still I don't know, they feel like your connection got cut short in some way, that they never got to do something specifically. That's their karma. Or they never got to live something out that they wanted to with you. With the Justice card in reverse, it makes me feel like something's not final, like something was left unfair. Definitely something was left unfair. Or this could also be something else. So we're just going to pull it out as the reading continues. And then with this King of Pentacles energy, I feel like this person's karma is also going to be having some sort of fixation on materialism, or something that has to do with just very superficial values. Like they're going to have a very superficial value system that is kind of going to be ego led. Like they're very much an ego based person, to where they're kind of blinded by their ego, to where they're the kind of person who always thinks they're right. They really don't hold themselves accountable when they're in the wrong and shit along those lines. So because they're just going to be very egotistical, they're just going to be in a cycle of just fucked up situations. And that is going to be a part of their karma as well. And then I feel your energy here with the Queen of Swords. This definitely has to do with your cold shoulder towards them. You kind of not being focused on whatever the fuck it is they have going on. But I actually forgot to pull out an Oracle card, pile 1, so I'm going to pull that out. For whatever reason, since I turned on this video, I just feel very miscombobulated. So that could also be what this person is, just very confused. Maybe confused on what they want to do. Not sure, but trust the timing came out. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So I feel like this person has anxiety when it comes to just their timeline in life and what they're going to do with their life and in their life. And it's something that they really stress about, to where it's like sometimes they can get themselves caught up in wanting to do something so much that they end up just not doing it at all. And so it's like zombie living, like zombie life almost. Like this person's like a zombie. Because I'm telling you, ever since I turned on this video, I just feel hella slow. My voice is kind of just dragging out and slurring a little bit. And that's just what I feel like this person's energy is. It's like a very slow, weird energy. But I'm going to pull out some more cards from a different deck, just to pick up on what this energy is with the Justice in reverse. And I typically don't really read in reverse. Okay, so Godfather came out. Yeah, so this person is in deep shit when it comes to just the entities that they're allowing over themselves. They're just not really in tune with what their spirit wants for them. Like they've just kind of been leading themselves through flesh, like feeding their fleshly desires and shit like that, not really focusing on what their spirit is more comfortable with as far as the that they're putting themselves in. If you know this person to be into like different sort of shit to where like they might get caught up in some crime or something like that, or money laundering and shit like that, dirty money and shit like that, then that if that resonates with you, then take it. But if it doesn't, then it's just that this person just has a lot of like depressive, oppressive energies over them, because what they're subjecting their spirit to, it's like they're just not following their intuition. They have like some sort of block or some sort of veil right now between them and their intuition, to where they're not really able to see situations clearly in order to get their justice. So yeah, right now this person is like kind of going through some karmic shit. That's basically what I'm seeing. Yeah, but I just feel like that is just what this person is as a like just for who they are as an individual. It really doesn't have anything to do with you and y'all situation thus far. I'm not really getting information on that. I'm just getting that the way that this person lives and the lifestyle that they lead, they get themselves into their own bullshit, and that will always be their karma. All right, so Rihanna came out to clarify the King of Pentacles, which is just clarifying the vibe I was getting from him anyway. So this person that you're inquiring about, Pal One, is definitely entranced in materialism in some way. They invest a lot of their time and energy into their appearance. They could be very vain, whether it's a woman or a man. I see a woman as well who's just very vain, very fixated on how she looks. A man very fixated on how a woman looks, and just kind of obsessed with their ability to obtain material things. They are ruled by money. They're ruled by like a thirst to be known, attention, validation. They want to be a model or something like that. I don't know. This anti is sticking out to me too. So when we clarify this Rihanna card, and obviously this is not me saying that Rihanna is this way or anything like that, but obviously like what this card is representing, it's luxury, fashion, diamonds, shit like that, cosmetics, sex appeal. So this person could also be lustful too. But this anti is kind of sticking out to me too. So they could have like a alternative personality or something like that. I don't know. Like good girl, bad boy, bad girl, bad boy, good boy. Like sort of like aesthetic or whatever the fuck. Yeah. So, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for that clarifying information. Can we clarify the Queen of Swords? So Michael Jackson came out to clarify that. So this is the part of the reading where I feel like this is kind of your energy in regards to what their karma is. I think that it kind of pains this person to see you be successful and talented as you are. If you have some sort of craft or you're an entertainer of some sort, you could dance, sing, whatever, talk even, who knows. You just have high self-esteem. Like a part of this person's fucking karma is seeing that you have high self-esteem and see like that upsets them when you're happy or whatever, because they like for whatever reason they get validation off of seeing you fail or feeling like you're low of some way. It just makes them feel like they're doing good in life as long as you're not showing your talents, broadcasting your talents, or doing your craft or something. It's like something about this person, they kind of wanted to get in the way of your beauty, or get in the way. Yeah, definitely wanted to get in the way of your beauty. And they also wanted to get in the way of your talent, your craft. Which is interesting that Michael Jackson came out. That's very interesting to me. So we're going to move forward with the reading and just dig deeper. But off the bat, I feel like it's just a very strong basis. This person's just going through it in life. Everybody. So, okay. So I'm not trying to make it seem like this person's just down bad because they hurt you or they left you or whatever, went down. And they're just living a horrible life. Like, I'm sure every day somebody has a reason to smile. Everybody has one reason to smile. Everybody has good days. Everybody has bad days and shit like that. But we're just talking that we're talking about spirituality. We're talking about the conditions of which people's spirits are in. So, there's people who are into spirituality. I'm not saying that people who are into spirituality are better than anybody else. It's not about that, but there are people who are depressed. There are people who are miserable and shit like that. So yeah, we all have to get up. We all have to take care of ourselves and do what we got to do. And yes, we are gonna come across things that we smile about, but just in general, in regards to their karma and the life lessons that they're gonna have to be issued for whatever went down between y'all two, that is what we're gonna discuss. So I don't want to create some narrative through tarot card readers. I feel like a lot of times it's like just this narrative is created that you're good, they're bad sort of shit, and healing words or saying shit like just saying certain shit just to validate the other person's pain. Like, I'm not here to pander with anybody. Like, I'm not here to bullshit anybody. Like, there's bullshit and then there's real life and there's reality. So yeah, I don't know why the fuck I wanted to say that disclaimer, but I just wanted to make sure because I feel like Pal 1 is a very intelligent group if you chose Pal 1, and I feel like y'all could also be very intellectual. You also could be an air sign. It is Libra season. I'm an air sign myself, so I feel like y'all just have the capacity to kind of understand that message, and I also feel like it's just going to help also contribute to your clarity overall in the reading in regards to what their karma is, and also just give that reality check. Not that you as a listener needed that reality check, but just, yeah, like a disclaimer, I suppose. So that being said, this person is like the line of life that they're living, the decisions that they're making is going to end up blowing in their face eventually. Like, if they keep investing into the wrong shit or just being vain and just not really looking within, going within, dealing with their shadow work and shit like that. It's all has happened to everybody. Everybody has crashed out. Everybody has avoided issues within themselves to where eventually it just blows up in your face and you have to deal with that eventually. So we all have different cycles and stages through life that we go through. And sometimes we do hurt other people. And sometimes the people that we hurt kind of notice where we're going wrong before we go wrong. So sometimes we don't even know what we're doing. We don't even know how we're hurting others or how we're going wrong about something. But a lot of times people can be ahead of us and see where we're going wrong, and to where now we have tarot card readings where we could sit here and talk about what their karma is in regards to this situation. Yeah, but I don't want to keep rambling. I'm going to pull out some more cards. The card fell on the ground, and that card was Medicine Man, and it came out. Wow, yeah, so this is all about what I'm talking about. This person just is going to have to go through a deep healing process and try to figure out why they keep putting themselves in sticky situations, why they keep putting their life at risk, their freedom at risk, if they're dealing with criminal activity or whatever the fuck I'm picking up on. Yeah, for sure, this person could be dealing with criminal activity or just dark entities, period, around them. Could be into weird shit. And I know it's just so easy for tarot card readers to say, oh, it's dark magic, because that is honestly, that be the energy that that it's giving, because the entities that sometimes we allow ourselves to be around and the energies and the mindsets that we allow ourselves to be in can be so dark that it just becomes an entity all of a sudden. So now that I'm reading this energy out, it's coming out as oh, it's dark magic, but this could be just as simple as just not having discipline over your life, not making the right decisions, avoiding your intuition, avoiding what's good for you, what's right for you, your gut, your instinct, the little voice in the back of your head telling you the things that you could be doing that are productive, just not going down the right path and shit to just better yourself in your life, self-improvement, self-accountability and shit like that. So this person has a lot of fucking healing to do. I feel like they're gonna come a long way in life. Obviously it was something about this person that attracted you to them to where y'all were at good terms at some point. So I'm sure they have a lot of admirable traits as well to their character. So this person is on life, and they're going to be very wise by the time they get older, but I feel like it is going to take them a while to figure this shit out, and they are going to have some sort of regrets when it comes to like dealing with dirty money and doing weird shit, because they're going to have a lot of debts to pay by the time they're in old age, for sure. I'm not saying they're not going to be successful, but I'm saying they're going to have a lot of motherfucking baggage to carry, dealing, like selling their soul, being mastered by money and doing all this shit, because a lot of times you're selling your soul when you go against your intuition. When God is telling you to do something and you do something else, you just sold your soul. You just chose who your God was, and you just chose your master. So now you have to live your life according to whatever the fuck that materialistic thing that you chose over God wants you to do. Now you're being controlled by that thing, and kind of like forfeit your free will to that. So I don't know. So that could be like a situation with this person where they just have to deal with shit. Like, nobody knows everything, whatever, but that could just be one scenario. That being said, I do see that part of their karma is that they are going to have to eventually, they are going to crash out eventually. I'm not saying it's going to happen within the next 5 years, 1 year, 1 month, 1 week. I don't know when it's going to happen, but we're just talking about in the course of this person's life and the karma that's going to be dished out to them in their life for hurting you, for hurting others too. I feel like this person, you're not the only person that this person hurt. Like, they just go around in life hurting people, just having no regard for other people's feelings. And it's because they have an immaturity when it comes to their development. It could be their development emotionally or whatever it is, mentally, that they're going through, that they're just going to have to recognize later on in life. And when they do recognize it, it's going to be too late. They would have had lost a lot of things, cut a lot of ties with a lot of people. Another card fell. All right, the card that came out that to clarify Rihanna was Mother of Air. Okay, so the Mother of Air, this person's karma with the Mother of Air, they're going to be disassociated a lot. They're going to be disassociating a lot from reality and kind of airheaded. Just not in tune at all. Not in tune with their spirit, not aligned with what's right. Not only like the things that are right for them, but like, when you're just egotistical, you feel very empty inside because you're using materialistic things to fulfill what is inside of you. So you just feel very empty. You don't really know who you are, why you're here, and shit like that. Like, everybody has that stage in their spiritual journey where they do feel empty because, they don't really know who they are. Like, they've depended on all this materialistic shit to tell them who they are, and then once all that shit runs out and that materialistic shit don't show up for you anymore, you have to actually be a person. When it's time to actually be a person and without all that shit, without all the money or the clothes or whatever the fuck you think you need, all your friends and all the shit that just made you feel so confident, when you don't have those things anymore, you never really worked on who you are. You never really paid attention to how you are in order to get in the sort of situations that you get into in your life, your behavior. You never really focused on those things, and you're a whole adult. And like, as a child, it was cool because you didn't have to do that. But when you participate so much in childish things, even when you're an adult, it's really no line between childhood and adulthood if you're not doing the work it takes to really mature as an individual and let go of vain mindsets. They say, the Bible does say children are vain. And when you're a child, the Bible also says you put away childish things. When I became a man, I put away childish things. There's something like that in the Bible. I'm not religious at all, but I do feel like the Bible is a good reference for just good quotes to relate to real life situations. So this is something that this person is going to have to go through, just little shit in their life, definitely feeling empty, depressed. But it's a very personal thing, which is kind of fucked up that like we like reading on this. Because I'm not saying like, yeah, fuck them, they're going to be depressed because they hurt you. But I am just saying like, they don't make good decisions for themselves. So, this is the sort of shit, the sort of shit that they're going to have to do it. And a lot of us don't make good decisions for ourselves a lot of the time too, or some of the time. So yeah, this is just their situation. Definitely the oppression card came out to verify the Queen of Swords. So I'm definitely getting, if you're watching this, you could be an air sign woman. You don't have to be. You could be fair skinned. You could have blonde hair or something along those lines. Either way it goes, I feel like you're very cold towards this person. I am getting energy that they were able to be in your midst at some point. They were around you. They were able to experience you and witness your talent and enjoy your who you are, really enjoy the relationship that y'all had together and shit like that. But I just feel like you completely have your fucking back turned. I mean, Michael Jackson, his face ain't even in the thing. Like, your back is completely turned from the situation. You don't have no clue what's going on in this person's life or anything like that. And it's almost like this person feels like when you were dealing with them, you were giving them charity. Like, I don't know. They have like a fucked up mindset where they're like really just insecure. This person is just very insecure about who they are, and they put you on a very high pedestal because, you know, obviously, like I said, they're egotistical. So there's something about them that's emotionally immature. So what could have happened here, and also just take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. What could have happened here is that they used, instead of like the love that they felt for you or whatever, or if they did have love for you or some sort of infatuation with you or something along those lines, they kind of used that energy to like whatever good they seen in them. They felt like it's they like compared themselves to you. So like the more good that they seen in you, the more they felt worse within themselves. Like the more they felt like they weren't able to obtain that level of goodness or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what goes on in insecure people's minds, like when they have that sort of mentality and they're sick and mentally ill. But I definitely do recommend a therapist. But what I see here is definitely like just mental damage when it comes to you not being interested in them anymore. And because they, like I said, they put you on a pedestal, they think of you very highly, and it means a lot to them for you to think of them very highly as well. Even though whatever happened, they could have, whatever would have went down between y'all, you know, it is what it is. But that's what I'm seeing. That's how I feel. And that is a big part of their karma as well, because it came out, was one of the first things that came out. And it's like you not being interested in them, and then it's also the type of person you are. They feel like they kind of categorize you with the type of person that's kind of unattainable for them. And so like even when they come across people who are kind of similar to you, it kind of like hurts all over again, because it just like kind of contributes more to this false narrative that they've created due to just being in pain, due like emotionally, whatever. Like they created like this false narrative that they're incapable of something, or they're something that they want is unattainable when it comes to the type of person that they want, how they want to be treated, and all other shit. So yeah, it's just like relationship insecurities and shit like that, and you just being very cold towards this person if you haven't talked to them in a while. That is truly affecting them. They definitely feel the cold. It's just something like just very cold about you. Like, yeah, that's what I got. And let me see. I'm gonna pull out a Bible verse. Fuck it. I have like this little deck of cards that have Bible verses on them. So Holy Spirit, can I just get one card in regards to Pal 1's person, their karma for hurting them? Just one card. Okay. God made him who had no sin to be sin for us, so that in him we might become righteousness of God. Wait, did I read that right? 2 Corinthians 5:21. God made him who had no sin to be sin for us, so that in him we might become righteousness. We might become the righteousness of God. So I do feel like, yeah, this quote is definitely referencing Jesus and how he became kind of the scapegoat for what sin was. Like how they say that he died for our sins and shit like that. So I feel like what this quote is saying in regards to this reading, and also, you know, the Bible is for interpretation. You could definitely interpret it however you want and however it resonates with you. But what I see for this reading, Pal 1, is that this person met you for a reason. They met you so that they could learn and that they could be introduced to a certain mentality that they never were introduced to before in their life. You definitely introduced a mentality for them that was very God related, very spiritual related, and showed through your own personality, like through who you are, through your interactions with this person. You have truly showed them how to connect with God for themselves and how to live for God and live by faith and shit like that, just by demonstrating that that is how you live your life. And because of that, that by itself, so it could be good karma, bad karma. This is what is this person's karma. This person's karma is that they met you, period. That's their karma, is that they ever fucking came across you and they got like a whiff of what it's like to live by faith and not by sight. And because they got that whiff, it's like they know that it's real, it's reality, and that it's possible. And that kind of contributes to their karma too, because it's kind of like a tormenting energy just with them and their struggles personally that we don't really have to get into. But eventually I see this person, and I'm not religious, like I said, and I don't tell people how to live their life or what's right for them. But, you know, there's a difference between being miserable and not being miserable. So, you know, we want less miserable people on earth. And I just feel like this person eventually is going to become less miserable in their life. However the fuck that looks for them, you know, they're going to start being honest with themselves, honest with their own spirit, and having a stronger, closer relationship with God, all because they met you. And you truly contributed to that relationship with them because you demonstrated through your behavior, through how you treat yourself, how you have a strong relationship with God and shit like that. And it's just such a fucking beautiful journey to even experience and speak on, because ultimately it's like the ultimatum. I know that that's a fucking TV show, but it's like the ultimatum almost. Like, now that you know that something is real, you can't unknow it. So yes, you could continue to live your life because everybody has free will, and it would not be love if they didn't have free will, if they were forced to be with you, if they were forced to fuck with you, if they were forced to do right by you or not do whatever the fuck they wanted to do, they wouldn't be who they are. And then technically, if you say that you love who somebody else is, you have to love all parts of them. You can't just love the parts of them that are convenient for you. So every part of them, the decisions that they make, and on the bad parts of them and all that other good shit, is exactly who they are, and it's what makes them who they are. And that is unconditional love from God. And no matter what this person goes through in their life, and what struggles and lessons that they may have to learn later on in life, and realizations that they may have to come to later in life, their karma from meeting you is that they met you. And that's what I'm getting. Like, that's their karma. And the karma was all along that they were supposed to meet you, and they were supposed to have their eyes open and see a beautiful way of life, and just look into your beautiful life, and look into the way that you cherish God and you cherish the people in your life and shit like that. Yeah, so that's what I got, Pal One. Beautiful energy. I truly hope that resonated with you all. Your Pal was really, really heavy, I feel like. If you are a subscriber, stick around for the bonus reading at the end. The timestamps will be linked in the comment section. So give me a like, leave a comment if it resonates. Please let me know your situation. I'm really interested to know, you know, are you talking to this person, or did you cut ties with this person completely? You know, what part of the reading resonate best with you? So yeah, again, Pal One, thank you so much for watching. Bye. Hi, Pal 2. If you're watching this reading's for you, and it's going to be, what is their karma for hurting you? Yeah, thank you so much for clicking on my video. I truly hope this resonates for you, Pal 2. I'm just going to pray over your energy first. Holy Spirit, thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity. I ask for messages on the behalf of Pal 2 in regards to what this person is, what this person's karma is for hurting them. Thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity. Once again, I have some messages for Pal 2 to read on these people's beautiful energies. Messages for Pal 2. I'm going to pull out an oracle card first. And one card fell, and it was the Void. Stop. Embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. Oop, that was a card from last reading. So the Void. So obviously off the bat, this person definitely has a void within them that is a part of their karma for hurting you. It could be related to your absence in their life. They just feel like there's a void that they're going through ever since you've been gone or something like that. Just within them, they could have the energy like a little bit from Pal 1 2. I kind of spoke on the energy of just feeling very empty inside, not really working on their shadow self, which ultimately leads to us feeling very empty, feeling like we don't know who we are, just constantly like avoiding ourselves. And it's a very fucked up thing to be in. It's not a very happy feeling to be in, to just not be satisfied with who you are and constantly pushing your own self away. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for them, Pal 2 thus far. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even supposed to pull out this deck, but whatever. It's not a crime to use different decks. Yeah, so the Four of Knives came out first. Yeah. Okay, so this has to do with healing. Obviously, with the Four of Knives, that's always healing. Big Four energy, and the Ten of Coins came out. Okay. And then first of all, so the Four of Coins came out, and then the Ten of Coins came out. So somebody could definitely be an air sign or an earth sign. I'm getting Virgo, Taurus. I hear Aquarius. Somebody could definitely be Aquarius. Aquarius wanted to pop out loud too. So this could be a very loud person. Well, like y'all real talkative. Okay, let me just be quiet. Okay, I feel like this. So I'm getting random messages about this person, Pal 2. I feel like this person has a really big family, and they could be very flashy, very successful family as well. They like to pop out, dress up. They like to have dinner parties, and they like to host a lot of things, and they like to show off a lot, really. But yeah, I mean, just straight up, like, they like to show off. They like to enjoy themselves, celebrate their family. They have a tradition. They come from a very traditional household. This could be you or them. They just come from a family that really likes to celebrate with each other and enjoy themselves. And they could just come from a lot of wealth. I don't know. Wow, it's very beautiful. I don't know. Okay, so this could be this person. I don't know what this has to do with their karma. But it's heavy on the healing because my amethyst stone is actually poking out to me right now. And so this has something to do with their healing. Somebody has a really big family. That's what I'm getting first off the bat. So I'm going to pull out some cards to clarify this first. So the Four of Knives came out with the Four of Coins. And that is about wanting to move on something but not being open to, feeling closed out to something, feeling like you're not able to get something, or just like a door has closed, like they're rejected, feeling rejected. So this person's karma is that the door is closed. A lot of the doors in their life is closing. A lot of the opportunities that they had is closed out. They fear the truth. This person lives in a delusion. So a part of their karma is that they definitely delulu to some extent. They don't really live in reality. They could like read a lot of books or just use a lot of shit to distract themselves. Somebody is like looking at something like a magazine or a piece of paper. We're gonna dig into this, but I'm definitely seeing that this person doesn't really dig into who they are as a person. They don't focus on shadow work. I feel like they go through things like they could like crash their fucking car and their car could flip upside down and all the fuck around, and they could like hit hella people and hurt a lot of people and shit. And then as long as like they get out squeaky clean and untouched, they're just like, oh well, shit happens, whatever, another day. Like they're like not the type of person who holds themselves accountable for the shit that they do. And because of that, they like wear a mask. They're not real. Like they're very like fake person, but it's because like they're just fake to themselves. So a lot of times we get offended when people are fake towards us, but a lot of times people just don't know who the fuck they are. Like, and that's what I'm getting. Like I feel like this person really doesn't know who they are because they just don't really like they could be just easily influenced, and they just don't really like want to take the time to do it. But I'm not saying that they're just lazy and a fuck off person or anything, but I definitely feel like there's some like real trauma here for this person's life and shit. But I'm just getting that they are afraid of healing. Honestly, it's something that's actually terrifying to them, to actually heal their trauma, to actually unpack their baggage. They're afraid to do that because they're afraid to lose their friends. Like they might end up like, they feel like if they heal or if they really like dissect their issues in their life and shit, they're going to realize a lot of the people that are around them are not true, or they're not good people to them. They're going to realize that a lot of people stabbed them in the back, or they stabbed a lot of people in the back. They're going to have to actually take up for a lot of the shit that they do. And right now they have a certain system that they go by that's just like, they go by like YOLO or some shit. Like, I don't know, like they're just the type of person who kind of just, they're just like, they have this method. They have like a method to their madness in it. They have like excuses that they tell themselves on why their behavior is acceptable or why they feel justified in their behavior, which is very fucking scary. If you don't have a check and balances system with yourself to hold yourself accountable, like, you're never gonna fucking change. You're always gonna just have excuses over excuses and keep doing the same thing. And they say that that's the definition of insanity. So that's this person, like, they're okay with shying away from the truth and ignoring the truth and being ignorant and arrogant, apparently, in order to escape criticism, which is why they could wear a mask, where like they could be like a people pleaser too. Like they wear a mask and they could just be very fearful. And a lot of the times when they speak, they kind of speak fear into situations. Like, you know how people say, oh, I speak love into situations, speak life into situations and shit like that. This person can just subconsciously speak a lot of fear into situations. Like somebody's telling them something and they're like, oh, well, you can't do that because this might happen or something. Like, they're just that type of person. Like, always look at the negative side of things before the positive side of things. Yeah, so this person just overall has a very pessimistic outlook on life, unfortunately, and they live in a lot of fear subconsciously that they don't recognize, and that's just a part of their karma. There's a lot of things that we don't recognize about ourselves either, which is why we watch tarot card readings and shit, which is why we pray to God, which is why we surrender to God and all the other shit, you know? So I just see that this is what this person's going through. So the Four of Coins came out. We're going to go ahead and clarify it. They definitely feel rejected by something. We're just going to clarify if this is you or not. Two cards came out. The Godfather be wanting to jump out so bad. But let's see. I definitely see opportunities closing out for this person. Damn, two cards want to come out so bad. It keeps two cards. What the fuck? Something about duality. This person maybe not being able to have duality. Okay, so I feel like by having you in your life, having you in their life, they had duality. They were able to be a part of the bullshit that they wanted to be a part of, basically, and also be a part of your life. You were like a Iosis in the desert type thing. So I'm kind of getting energy from pile one. Not necessarily bullshit. Like, it doesn't have to be bullshit, but shit. You were like an oasis in the desert for this person. Compared to the life experiences that they were used to experiencing, you kind of brought up a whole new world, like Aladdin and Jasmine. Like, literally, like, that's how they felt with you. They felt like they could do anything with you. Like, with the I'm really getting Aladdin and Jasmine energy right now. Like, when they were riding on the fucking on the carpet, and they were like just looking down on the rest of the world. Like, that's how they felt with you. Like, they truly felt like they could conquer the fucking world with you. They felt like that they could like just go far with you together. Y'all be good partners. Y'all had a really good partnership together. They love the bond that you two shared together, and they definitely feel closed out to that bond. They feel rejected by you. I feel like a part of their karma is that, it's just a weird thing to say, but it's like your friends are actually, it's like you come from a very strong family, like I said, So this could be your energy a little bit too. Maybe y'all both come from strong families, but it's like you have a very strong support system and you have a very strong friend situation to fall back on. I'm getting with my Vida Loca, and I'm sorry I'm stuttering so much. Somebody don't want me to fucking give you this information. Like, there's been hella energies ever since I started this reading. If I've had to fucking split the reading up, edit it hella much, I'm gonna have to do all type of shit because there's just, the energy is just off right now. There's definitely forces trying to come against me to give y'all this damn reading, but we gonna get this fucking information out, stuttering and all, and guess what, it's going to be exactly what God needs you to hear and exactly what you need to hear in order to heal and move forward. And that's on that. Okay. And a part of this person's karma is that you are actually very fucking mature. You're a very mature person. You know how to handle yourself and you don't lose control of any situation. Like, you're not going to like lose your mind on this person or whatever. I don't know why that has anything to do with. It's like you're disappointed in this person. You expected better from them, but they didn't. They expected you to be hurt. They expected you to seriously be insecure after whatever the fuck they did, or they expected you to be like just devastated over this shit. But it's like, this is just something that you kind of, it's like from their perspective, they feel like you're telling your friends what they did to you to hurt you. And you're laughing about it. Like, you're just like, yeah, I expected better from that guy. Like, I can't even believe that he did that type of thing. But it's like you're kind of treating it as something that you're just brushing off of your shoulder. And this gun is in the background here, so I'm not gonna act like it's not there. Like, there's like a big elephant in the room. Like, I just feel like there's like, you have like a lot of support, and it's like this person can't get to you, and they're scared to get to you actually. Because they know that you have people who will defend you. You have people who love you. This is so fucking beautiful. It's crazy how insecure somebody could be that they actually are upset, and that this has to do with their karma. So they're genuinely upset that you have people who truly love and support you in ways that they damn near don't know how. And that you have a strong fucking foundation. You have generations of strong women in your family, strong men in your family. And that upsets this person. They want you to be some sad little girl, some sad little boy alone somewhere. They want you to be quiet. They want you to like not speak on what they did to you and just deal with it all alone. They want you to know less than what you know. You have a code. I feel like you live by a code and you have a method of your own. You have like a girl code or something like that. Like, you have a sisterhood with people or with other women or a brotherhood. This could be the other way around too. Like, it could be a woman who's mad that you have like a brotherhood, like you have brothers, or you have like strong friends or some shit, strong family around you who love you. And not that like y'all just finna gang up on this person, but some of y'all might be ganging up on this person depending on how y'all situation is. But it's like, it makes them feel like you're unattainable. It makes them feel like they can't get to you. They can't manipulate you, talk to you how they want to talk to you, because they're kind of scared of who you're surrounded by. It's crazy. It's crazy. They're afraid of the security. So you're definitely spiritually protected. If you came across this video, you're extremely spiritually protected, but you're also very much physically protected by the people in your life. You have very good energy, strong, supportive people around you who are down for whatever. These people are down for the struggle with you. Like, they will struggle with you if they need to, whatever it is, they'll be there for you. And that is what irks this person, that they couldn't isolate you in y'all's relationship or y'all situation and make you feel like you didn't have nobody. Because maybe they don't have nobody if they don't come from a strong family or whatever. Ooh, so Aaliyah came out, which is Divine Feminine card. So y'all are definitely Divine Feminines. Y'all hold y'all composure. Y'all are very, I'm getting classy energy. If you're a man, you're very elegant. Yeah, because Tupac came out. I feel like the masculine energy is trying to poke through as well. So if you're a man watching this, you are just a very elegant man. Like, you hold yourself together. Like, this woman could have tried to really get you out of character, but you just carry yourself on a higher caliber than that to like allow anybody to do that to you. And it's the same thing with the woman, or whatever. Gender doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But yeah, what I'm seeing here with this Aaliyah card, your lifestyle is very fucking elegant. This is just how I feel. I feel like you're a very elegant person to be around. Like that's just the only way I'll fucking describe it. Like you're very exclusive, almost too, almost I want to say, because it's somebody who definitely comes from a family who likes to dress up, and like y'all all just take care of yourself. Y'all all look good as fuck. Y'all put that shit on, and y'all don't hold back from living y'all motherfucking life. Like y'all, y'all celebrate every event, every birthday, every holiday. Like it's something, to do, because like that's just how y'all live y'all life. And this person actually probably don't come from a background like that, and they wanted to be a part of that with you. They wanted to have that strong, beautiful family with you too. That's what I'm getting. So their karma is maybe they feel like that's unattainable for them, or just specifically with you, they wanted that situation. If you're a woman, they feel like you're extremely fucking beautiful. You're the perfect wife. You're the perfect person to bear their children. Something about pregnancy too. So somebody could definitely be pregnant or something like that. But I just feel like their karma is that they weren't able to treat you right. I guess like they weren't able to like treat, because the princess card came out, so I feel like you just gave very princess energy. Like you deserve to be treated kindly and softly and angelic. Like you just have that sort of energy to you, or that's just how this person definitely feels about you. So what their karma is that they neglected to treat you appropriately according to your family standards. Some people truly do come from families who are like not in their business like that, but it's like from families who like really do care about how their daughter's being treated, how their little princess is being treated and shit. And like this person is not meeting the standards of your family, like of your elders, or of your, even like your angels, your spirit guides and shit. Like, and this person truly, he or she, they feel that heat. Like, I don't know who you are, but your energy, like you're just so protected that this person is actually like, it's almost like a torment for this person. The fear that they fucking have within them for what they did to you, how they treated you. They know that it was inappropriate. They know that it don't meet the standards of you, of how you carry yourself. It's just not appropriate to the situation. It was unwarranted. It was uncalled for. They didn't have to. And this is like whatever they did. They could have like lied. They could have just did some dirty shit or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, it's like walking up to a girl in a white dress and smearing mud all over her for no reason. It's like that sort of feeling. And then like they just feel a bunch of eyes on them. And honestly, you could have not even had told that many people about it. This is all in their fucking head. This is all in their fucking head. You didn't even tell anybody like about what they did to them, like about what they did to you. I feel like you really are quiet. You're not even like, you really are dealing with this shit on your own. I'm not saying you down bad or you crying or you really upset or nothing like that, but you're not. I just feel like you're not like, hey, yeah, fuck him, like get him. Like I just feel like you're not like unleashing no fucking dogs on them or nothing. Like you're chilling, whatever, you're healing and doing whatever you got to do to heal. But in this person's mind and even in their heart, like they're devastated at the fact that they feel like they can't live that down. They can't live down what they did to you, how much they hurt you. It's so sad. And it's just a real big disappointment, because I feel like they like I said, they're fake. So this person has different masks, different facades, faces that they put on in order to impress other people. They could have definitely did that around you and your family. And it's like once they did whatever they did to you behind closed doors, if it did get to light, or when it did get to light, everybody was really surprised. Like you were very surprised, or it was like a wow, like what the fuck, like why the fuck would you do that? Like it wasn't even that, or so I don't know. It's just like it's like an embarrassing energy. And I'm not gonna lie, pal, too. Ever since I started your reading, I just been feeling very humiliated, very uncomfortable, nervous, jittery and shit. I'm stuttering and shit. Like it's like an in your face energy. Like this person feels stupid. Oh my god, this person feels stupid as fuck. And that is their fucking karma, is that they feel stupid for whatever the fuck they did. They feel like they didn't have to do it like that, which is why they're avoiding accountability. They feel dumb as fuck. Whatever the fuck face they putting on, or facade that they putting on in the public to like make it seem like they don't care if they acting like that, or whatever it is, if they making it seem like they holding a grudge against you or whatever, That is not the motherfucking reality. This motherfucker is stalking the shit out of you. They're stalking you. Watch your friends. I feel like watch close friends. That's what I'm actually getting. If you have an Instagram, watch your motherfucking close friends list. Because that person could be on your close friends list. Or, yeah, masked individuals around you. Damn, I'm getting hella information. Y'all talk. Your spirit guides is talkative as fuck, okay? Paltu, as soon as I fucking start greeting the tail energy, they start talking to me immediately like, yeah, you need to tell them that this is going down, because fuck all that other shit. Like, you got people around you who love you and who support you, who are there for you. And that's this person's karma. That's all this person's karma. Because I'm telling you, everything that we're discussing in this reading, this is what's going on in this person's head. And that's really how they feel. That's really how they feel about you in this situation, period. Yeah, so we're going to pull out some more cards, Pal 2. Ooh, y'all reading is long. I feel bad. They be uneven. Pal 1 was not this long. I don't think so. Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for Pal 2? Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for Pal 2? Yep. This person is just, they don't have the ability to move with sincerity. They're not a sincere person. They don't know how to be authentic. They don't know how to be real with themselves. They're liars. They feel like they can't be liked if they ever are real with other people, because they don't like themselves. So they just don't believe that other people are even have the capability to like them if they're even being real with themselves. Like they're not able to move with confidence, real confidence. Like they might be real confident when they put on that fake ass mask, because they hiding behind that mask, so they real confident behind that. But just when it's like time to actually be themselves, Pal 1 might resonate with you too, Pal 2. But you know what I mean? They're not confident in themselves, period. And because they're not a sincere person. They don't dig deep into who they are. Like I said, they're not, oh, damn, Pal 2, I ain't gonna lie. This is kind of depressing as fuck. Like, this person is just fucking lost. And Pal 1 was different because I kind of felt like they had a hope for actually fucking improving eventually and shit like that. But this person energy, like, they're just an empty individual. I do see they have a speck of light. All it takes is a mustard seed of faith. So they might improve. You never know. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. This person definitely really wants to talk to you. They want to communicate with you. They know that you have a lot of shit going on. You got your plate full. You got your hands full. So it's like you don't got no time and energy for anyone or anything that is not contributing to kind of lightening up your load. So it's kind of like you expected better from this person because you're like, I thought that you were going to lighten up the load, but they didn't. So part of their karma is that they know that you have a lot of shit going on and they'll never be able to show up for you in ways that you needed them to show up for you. They will never be able to lighten your load. They'll never be able to be that person for you because you've blocked them out. They're closed out. And even if you want to let this person back in, I hear that you cannot. Yo motherfucking spirit guys are no joke, okay? They are blocking the fuck out this person on all dimensions, and they're coming after this person too. I feel like they're not really like, they're not just beating up on the person, but you're heavily protected. So excuse me, because you're so protected, they can't really tap into your energy to really see what you own right now, to really see how you feel. They don't know how you feel. So because they don't know how you feel, their mind is left to wonder. So they're kind of losing their mind wondering, and they can only imagine. They're like, oh, she's probably there. He's probably saying all this about me and telling them this and that. Like, their mind is just wandering off, and they're just losing their motherfucking mind, if you ask me. Just kind of doing too much. Just too fearful. They're really scared. They feel like somebody gonna do something to him, do something to her or him if they really try you, or if they try to approach you. Like, they don't want to fuck with you. They don't want to fuck with you or your people or none of that. They just know that you're not the one. But they do want to communicate with you. They want to come in very fast. They want to come back bad. They could definitely be looking at pictures of you. Oh, you're so beautiful. Like, they're definitely looking at pictures of you, and they want to come back really, really bad. Like, really, really bad. I see that they're coming in fast. They might be communicating to you. They might be texting you a lot. I see just a lot of green messages I see, though, because you could have blocked them. You blocked them. So this person is still texting you, and it's just a bunch of motherfucking green messages on their phone, and they're talking to themselves. They're trying to move towards you, but you're not wherever you left them. And it's the red root chakra coming through too. So root chakra, that's all about trauma. This person is just truly avoiding their traumas. They have an avoidant personality. They avoid their root chakra, and they just have a lot of shit that they need to correct when it comes to that. Yeah, so pal 2, that's what I got for you. That was real deep. I truly hope it resonates with you. Stick around for the bonus pal at the end, and that is going to be this person's specific thoughts about you, which we kind of got into that, but I don't know, this pal was a little bit all over the place, but we kind of already spoke on their thoughts about you a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna get deeper into that. Only if you're a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, it's not gonna resonate with you, and you can't claim nothing that I'm saying. You have to subscribe, period. But yeah, pal 2, thank you so much for watching. Leave me a like. Bye. Hi, pal 3. If you're watching this reading's for you, and it's going to be, what is their karma for hurting you? Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. We already went through 2 pals, which are very fucking interesting, so I'm excited to see what y'all pal is going to be about. Go ahead and leave me a like. The more that you like, the more what am I trying to say? Like, the more likely, that's what I would say, the more likely it is to resonate with you, pal 3. Ooh, so exciting, guys. We're gonna pull out an oracle card. Holy Spirit, thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity to read on these beautiful souls. I asked for messages on what their karma is for hurting them, what their person's karma is for hurting them. I would just like one oracle card, please, Lord. Thank you. You want to give me 2? Thank you so much. She's like, no, there's more. Okay. Holy Spirit, can I just get one card? Thank you. They're like, here's your little funky ass card. The way that card just fucking popped out on me, like, here, take your little. Okay. Anyway, so it says, breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Okay, so I feel like this person's karma off the bat, the energy I'm getting from this is that this person is extensively thinking and feeling out the emotions of this ending. I feel like it's something about somebody knowing the logistics and the details of something, of what they did to hurt you. Like, they know it in detail what they did. Like, if you think that this person doesn't know what they did to hurt you, or they're oblivious in any way, they are not. They know deeply. Like, this could be a very fucking spiritual person, actually, more than you know, and they feel your connection on deep levels, and their spiritual karma is that they're actually going to have to keep feeling like these deep emotions or something. It's something that's just very extensive about this reading off the bat, about this energy. So obviously we're going to get deeper into that, but that's the general energy for pal 3. Oh, I love it. Holy Spirit, what message do you have for pal 3 on what their person's karma is for hurting them? All right. We got 5 of baskets off the bat. Okay, that's like, whoa, like, y'all are the only ones who got that card, which is like surprising as fuck. So pal 3, I will go ahead and say that y'all's, out of the other 2 pals, y'all are my pal. Like, this person's karma is actually directly related to the incident between y'all. Ooh, and I'm getting like Humpty Dumpty fell on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses, all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. I don't know why the fuck I want to say that whole fucking thing, but yeah, so that's what I'm getting. It's like, when you crack an egg, there's no going back from that. So that's the energy towards this situation. So the other 2 pals was more so like, they're shitty people and they're just gonna live shitty lives. And then this one is kind of like, no, like, their karma is gonna be directly fucking related to whatever the fuck they did to you. Because I feel like they dropped the ball. I don't know if it's an accident or not, though. We gonna see. Oh my gosh, the sun card came out. That is ultimate happiness. That's the yes card. They had a guaranteed yes. They had a for sure yes. A good to go, a green light. They had a fucking green light to happiness, to fulfillment, to God's joy, to spiritual motherfucking awareness, incline. You know, like when you just feel like that real euphoria of God's love. That is exactly what I feel like this person felt with you. True unconditional love, unconditional happiness, sunshine. I'm hearing Sunshine by Jeannie Aiko. I know that's not her song. They copied it or whatever, but yeah, that song by Jeannie Aiko. Listen to it. Sunshine, you could call me a baby girl. Oh, like that little song. But the way that Janine sung it, or Janae, I don't know if I'm saying her name right, the way that she sung it specifically, I feel like it's directly related to the type of relationship that y'all had. Like, you were this person's sunshine. You could have been like very lovey-dovey. Like, you know how Janine is very loving towards Big Sean, and like, you know, like that could have been how you were towards him. Like, just very loving, very kind, soft Pisces energy. Somebody could definitely be a Pisces. Somebody could be a Cancer, water sign, or a Scorpio. I'm not really getting Scorpio, but definitely feeling Pisces, Cancer, maybe Virgo, maybe Earth sign too. Yeah, I'm getting Earth too, Taurus, maybe Gemini as well. So the Hermit card came out. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel comfortable with this Hermit card, and I'm so sorry to be that type of reader, but it kind of like fell out, but it's not like a for sure fallout. So we're just gonna pull out one more card, Holy Spirit, one more card for this spread. Thank you. So the 10 of Wands came out last. Oh, mind you, these cards are very fucked up. I have kids who get into my things, and I don't really stop them from doing it. So yeah, they're really fucked up. So the 10 of Wands came out. This person feels like a part of their karma is they have to carry a lot of burdens. They have to deal with a lot of shit. They could be a single parent, and they're all alone. That's what the fuck I'm getting. Because in both these images, this person is alone. But when they were with you, they were very fucking happy. And I just feel like they purposely dropped the ball. They purposely did something to you because they didn't think that the consequences would weigh out to be what it was. Or they knew the consequences and they did it anyway because they thought that they would be able to bear the consequences. But now they're realizing that they actually don't want to move on. They don't want to move on. They don't want to have to move on. And that is just the reality, that they just don't want to. But I feel like they have to. Either way it goes. Somebody could be an Aries. Somebody could be a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius. And I feel like this person could be dealing with a Scorpio, though. A third party Scorpio or something. I feel like this person feels like so they could have chose somebody over you. They didn't have to. It doesn't always have to be that. But I feel like with this person makes them carry all the load by themselves. They have to carry all the groceries. They have to hold the baby all the time. They have to do everything by themselves. Like they're carrying a lot on their fucking head. And I feel like with you, oh my God, that is so sad. So if this is a woman left her man for another man. Like, it could be like a very promiscuous man, a Scorpio man. He could have had like Jezebel energy on him, and he tempted her to leave this man. And she had a really good man. Somebody's situation here. Obviously, you could take it, whatever. You could leave it, whatever. But there's like a woman who was like being taken care of very, very well. And she left like the man that was taking care of her for like a man who's making her do all the work. Who doesn't even like cherish her and take care of her, or pamper her, or cater to her. Like, she's not even looking different. Like, it's like when she was with you, whoever this is resonating for, she was taken care of. Like, she was able to be feminine, let her hair down, wear dresses, moisturize her skin, focus on her skincare. Like, she was carefree. Now she has everything to worry about with this other person. She has to worry about the kids being fed by herself, the bills being paid. She has to carry on this life load by herself now. And that's her motherfucking karma for leaving this situation. And what's crazy is she actually was very happy with you. She was just tempted by this man or something. Oh, wow. Which is not an excuse. Don't get me wrong. Everybody got free will. Everybody has free will. Everybody has the choice to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Ain't nobody, unless somebody held you at gunpoint, I don't give a fuck, you know. But there is such thing as, like, you know, some people just have a weak spirit. So, whoa. So off the bat, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like whoever is on the other end of this, they're very spiritual and they're very much fucking aware of the life that they're living, and they know that they're going through this karma. I feel like the other two people, they're kind of unaware, they're kind of just living their life. And the other pals, they're just living their life, and they're running into shit here and there, but they're not realizing that it's their karma right now. It's gonna be something that they probably realize later on. For they immediately realize that they're experiencing karma, and their karma happened really fucking fast. So I feel like both of you could still be sad over the situation. Like, wow, like we had something so beautiful and it's fucked up. But that's definitely how this person feels. That's their karma. Wow. So I'm definitely getting that this is the energy of a man. A man too. So somebody thinks that somebody is very beautiful, naturally beautiful. Whoever this is, somebody who stays natural. You rarely wear makeup. You look the most beautiful when you have a clean face. Your eyes, your nose, and lips, like they're very proportionate. You have a proportionate sizes, like, on your face, basically, like little, I don't know what you would call that, but you're very beautiful. You're what people would consider very fucking beautiful in this age, in the face too. So this person just feels like you're a very authentic person. You're very soulful. You spoke life into this person. You spoke pride into this person. This person had pride with you because of how you carried yourself. It was kind of like they were able to be proud of you too. And then also, I feel like you're not all like goody either. Like there's a side of you that's kind of taboo. There's a side of you that is kind of alternative a little bit, but it's kind of like behind closed doors, and they admire that about you. I don't know, but all these things, like this is their karma, because like the things that I'm naming about you, it's actually just examples of what hurts the most when they think about like things that are like they can't like have you anymore, right? So it kind of like, this is like what they're thinking about, and this is kind of what their karma is, that you're just so amazing and beautiful. I guess that's just their karma or whatever. To come out and verify that, they're just like, oh my gosh, I can't even believe like I did that, and this person is just so beautiful. I feel like they could have known that you were beautiful like while they were with you or while they were hurting you and shit, but for whatever reason right now that it's over, it's like they really seeing the potential between y'all two now. Like they just seeing the potential that they weren't able to see it before. They feel like you have a fountain of youth. You don't age, or you're aging very gracefully. They just feel like you're very beautiful. You could have been dealing with this person for a minute, so they kind of seen how you looked in the past compared to now or something, and they just feel like you get better and better. The way that you dress, you're kind of alternative and weird and different in a way, but it could be very plain too, but it's still kind of different. Like you're just alternative. You could have tattoos, you could wear just certain things, you're just very elegant with it though. Like you're classy with it. So Freddy Krueger came out, Nightmare on Elm Street, to clarify the Sun card. So we all know what that's about. So I feel like this person's karma is that they are not their best selves. They are going through some demonic shit. Basically, they're letting their subconscious fears get to them. Something about fucking child neglect and somebody being a registered offender. They could have been getting involved with like some shitty people, or if you feel like this person is capable of something, I don't put nothing past nobody, so if you feel like this person is capable of doing something like that, then, take it if it resonates. But with the Freddy Krueger card, I don't take this card lightly. It makes me feel very fucking uncomfortable. I feel like people ain't taking care of like their kids properly. And it's a card to just take very seriously. So like this person could just be participating in very low vibrational energies, staying up all night, burned. They could have like STDs and have like issues with diseases, and their worst nightmares are like kind of coming true right now. I don't know, they could have gotten themselves into some shit. We're gonna dig deeper into this. I don't really like touching on this type of shit. I'm not just trying to brush over it, but yeah, but I also feel like whatever they're fearing, like they might even have STDs and shit. Like this could also just be in their head. They're in their head a lot. They're in their head a lot, and it's holding them back. They're not able to be happy because they're in their head too much. And that is definitely a part of their karma. Like, they're just dwelling on the past way too much. They're dwelling on the fact that you're beautiful and that you're unattainable, that they dropped the ball with you, that your situation can't move forward. And like, yeah, like, they experienced that with you, but you should still have some sort of hope for the future. This person doesn't really have hope for the future. And because they're not really focusing on things that like matter, it's kind of just becoming like a cycle of neglected themselves, not having discipline over their life, not getting their shit together. And then Nicki Minaj came out. Nicki Minaj, Nicki Lewinsky, Nicki the Ninja. I feel like this motherfucking person got tempted into sex with a woman or a man, and it was a temporary pleasure. And now they're involved with this lifestyle of living, or they're involved with something and someone that they really don't like as a person. They're just very physically attracted to this person. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. It's the truth. They're very physically attracted to this person. I'm not gonna go into I don't have to do that. I'm not gonna go into detail about that, but it was a very physical thing. This person had a nice body, and that's just what I'm getting. I feel like it's just no emotions involved. But either way it goes, this person has to carry along all of the weight. Like, this person has to either take care of this person that were physically attracted to a lot, or they have to like do a lot for this person, and this person really doesn't do anything. Like, they're just a pretty face. It could be a man or a woman. They're just like a pretty face. They're pretty in pink, they're pretty for the image. They're a nice little trophy to have or whatever, but really behind closed doors, like maybe in public they try to make it seem like they're partners and they work on shit together and all this other shit, but behind closed doors it's a different story. Like, this person feels like they're carrying a majority of the load, and they also feel like you have so much integrity that if they were with you, they wouldn't be having that situation. So they're just self-loathing a lot. They're looking on the past a lot, and that has a lot to do with their karma. They don't really recognize it. I mean, no, I'm sorry. They do recognize that that's their karma, and they also feel like they don't really understand why they're stuck. They feel like they're just stuck in the past. They feel like they can't get past the past. They can't get over it. They can't stop getting anxiety over what they did to hurt you, the potential that y'all had. Like, they truly feel like things have gone to shit. They feel like there's no hope. The new person that they're with, that they could have left you for, they don't inspire this person to do better. They don't make this person really that happy. I'm not, everybody got a reason to get up and smile every day. This is what I said in Power 1. Like, I'm not about to just act like motherfuckers is just down bad all the time. Like, no matter what decisions you did in your life, who you may have hurt in your life, we all have hurt people. We all have been hurt. Everybody has at least one reason to smile. I'm not saying that people don't exist miserably. There's a lot of people that exist very miserably in the world, but it's also like a temperature of the spirit sort of thing. So we're speaking on this person's spirit, the condition of what their spirit is in. So no matter what your physical life is going through in that moment, the way that things work on the spiritual realm is completely different. So like I'm saying, like, whatever it may look like on screen or on camera, behind camera for these people or whatever, it's not necessarily the spirit, the condition of what their spirits are in. So this person could be in very low spirits and really just neglecting themselves, completely neglecting their happiness. I feel like the hobbies, the habits, the environments that they put themselves in and shit is flesh desiring like endeavors. You know what I mean? Like, they something is like eating away at their flesh. Like, I don't know, but it's just something about them that's just very dark and dirty. Like, that's just they're like I said, they're neglecting their happiness. They're neglecting, I don't know, it's not really an energy of like their intuition or anything like that. It's like literally the things that make them truly happy. They're choosing lust over happiness, and it's sad and it's sick This person is choosing lust over happiness. And the way that somebody looks over the way that somebody makes them feel. And honestly, they know that that's what they're doing. Wow. And they know that that's what they're doing. Like, they know exactly what they're doing. And I don't want to say that they don't care, because I feel like they're being haunted by it every day, by that reality. Oh boy, that is deep. I hope that made sense. But yeah, that's what I got for that. So I'm going to pull out some more clarifying messages for you. Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for Pal 3 on Sade? Ace of Pentacles. So when this person looks at you, they see so much class. They see so much abundance, wealth. They see just so much hope in you. And mind you, this person isn't perfect. So they value materialism. Like I said, they're choosing lust in how somebody looks. I'm not saying that you're, like I said, you're very beautiful. And oh my gosh, me and my cousin was just talking about this shit the other day. But when I say how somebody looks, I mean, like, everybody has different lifestyles. Like, you could be more of like a hippie person, and this person could be more so into like, this person could be more so into like hippie life. I mean, no, you could be into hippie lifestyle. They could be into like mainstream shit, so they want somebody, like, they really care about like how their person next to them looks. Like, they want, like, for instance, like if it's a girl, like she's gonna want a man who's like a thug, or he has tattoos and he raps and he throws up gang signs. Like, there's women who really want that in a man. And she could be in love with the man who's not like that and leave him because she feels like he's boring, and she wants a man who's like that, So it doesn't even have nothing to do with looks. Like, they could both be very handsome men, but it's just about the sort of lifestyle that people want access to. And that really matters, because guess what? Relationships a lot of the times are used for just fucking networking. It's no more than just a financial exchange or just a status update for people to be in a relationship with somebody. Like, as long as they rub shoulders with the right people. Some people are just really in the world. We're like, some people are of the world. I mean to say, like, a lot of us are just in the world on our spiritual shit, making this shit what we want it to be with our free will and our love with God and shit. And a lot of people are of the world, and they're a part of the world, and they want to be a part of what's everybody else is saying is trending, and they want to, some people are just different. Like, there's a matrix and then there's not the matrix. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just identifying energies for what they are. And for the most part, you're a beautiful fucking person, Pal 3. You're fucking gorgeous as fuck. If you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. But it's simple that they chose this person. If this was like a third party thing, they messed with this person because they appealed to the part of them that wants to be validated by their looks. So the way that this person is, some way or somehow, or even like their lifestyle, it's just more in alignment with the lifestyle of what this person wants. So they don't care if they have to carry all the groceries and take all the load. Like, what matters most to them is how they look. And I just wanted to go deeper into that, because it doesn't mean this person looks better than you, because they don't. You don't value those things. You have a different value system. And unfortunately, this is why, they always say, on the first date, you should always talk about your values and shit like that. And people should be straight up. I give a fuck about this and that. Period. Because yes, you could fall in love with anybody. Anybody can bond and have a beautiful connection, but that person is still who the fuck they is outside of y'all connection together. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? A deal breaker is a deal breaker. They're going to still be who the fuck they are. They could love you to life. They could love you to death. But if you don't, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't even have to go deep into that. But either way it goes, their karma, I'm always just fucking steering off into some bullshit. Their karma is that you are a beacon of light. You have act like they just feel like you are just so different from this person that they're with right now, and they thought that they knew what they wanted because they thought that they knew who they were when they made the decision that they made that hurt you. But now they're kind of looking back and they're seeing that you actually were an opportunity, and they're kind of like romanticizing it a little bit too much. They could be like kind of like going a little bit overboard. Like they could be like just overthinking a little bit, but I do feel like they feel like you're just, when they see you, they feel like you know, you're just very positive. You're very optimistic. You're a lot of things that unfortunately they haven't been able to experience the same type of love that you had to offer them since you left them. And no ordinary love. There's nothing about you that's ordinary. And they may have seen, because of how you carry yourself, the way that you dress and shit, they may have felt like you were ordinary, or they may have felt like they could duplicate your love and that they could find what y'all had with somebody else or whatever. But they realized they realized pretty quick that they can't. And ever since they realized that shit, it's just been eating away at them, and they've just been overanalyzing the situation. They're definitely an overthinker. They could be an air sign, earth sign, definitely a fire sign. I'm getting Leo, Sagittarius. Could be an Aries. I'm getting a Cancer, water, and Capricorn. Definitely Capricorn, Aquarius. Taurus, Aries. Okay, yeah, so the Wheel of Fortune came out. So everybody goes through cycles in life, like with that child neglect shit I was picking up on, and just not having discipline with themselves, and just kind of going into like a shithole in life, like just hitting rock bottom in their life right now. Subconsciously, they could be like just living off their subconscious fears, like a little bit like how Pal 2's person was. And this is just a cycle of life that they're on right now. So they're going to actually have to keep learning. They're going to have to go through some shit. Their karma is that they're going to have to keep going through a couple things in their life a couple times until they get it. Because they don't get it yet. Because right now they're looking at you as a way out. They're looking at you as a beacon of light, as like, but like, you're not God. Nobody is God but God, you know? So this person needs to seek God and seek help. They need to seek this shit to fucking conquer their fucking night terrors or whatever it is that they're going through, and the child neglect or whatever it is that might be, or whatever. They need to like seriously dig deeper than just this connection in this situation. And what's kind of fucked up is their karma is they're going to constantly look back on this situation instead of realizing that they just have things that they need to correct. They have behaviors that they need to correct in their life. And it's deeper than just, the connection that they had with you. Like, yes, they met you for a reason and it was very eye-opening and shit, but you're not God. Like, they need to have that connection with God themselves. Oh, that's JoJo. So that's what I'm getting. I'm gonna pull out one more card. Ooh, shit, that shit flew out, and my baby just woke up, so yeah. All right, and the Seven of Pentacles came out. So this person is there. A part of their karma is they're gonna have to constantly invest into the situation with this other person, and they know that it's kind of like a dead end. They know that this person is all talk, all looks. They know that this person really isn't of substance. Like, there's like, I don't really feel like this person has love for this person at all. They could like make some sort of money or something like that, or they invest a lot of time and energy into this other person, but it's because materialistically it just makes more sense to them for where they're at. There could be something that this person is doing for them, like selling their body or something like that. Something about like this person's sexuality. So this person has like, this is what I'm saying, Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy Krueger was a sick fuck. Okay, so I'm not trying to take this shit lightly. Like, I'm not just trying to brush over this shit. Like, he was a sicko. So this guy, like this person, this girl is connected into some weird lustful shit that's very fucking like demonic and egotistical and just low vibrational. And they know it. They know that they are, like I said, they're choosing lust over love. They're completely fucking aware of what the fuck they're doing. But they just allow themselves to go back into their history book and cry over you every now and then. But they're living their life. Like, they know that they're investing into this situation, and that this person that they're with is, they don't love them, or they know that they're just dealing with them for materialistic reasons. But this is the life that this person chose. So they might end up being very wealthy, or they might end up getting what they want. And they know that what they want ultimately probably won't really fulfill them. They're still going to feel empty or whatever. But no, I feel like this person is very spiritual. They might not be like the other pals and feel all empty inside and shit, because they're a very spiritual person. But they just, for the most part, they're well aware that they're being materialistic, period. They know that they're being superficial. They could be a Libra or Sagittarius. As long as they're satisfied, like, that's what I'm here. Like, if you're reading this, I hear like somebody saying, like, as long as they're satisfied. Like, I feel like Pal 3, if you're reading this, or if you're here for this, y'all don't really care. It's like y'all just feel like they're weirdo for like being like lustful like that. And I see that you're gonna be getting over this situation really soon if you're not already are. You did have a lot of happiness with this person, and this person realizes it. They see that you're very beautiful. They want you in that way very, very much, very, very much. And sometimes when shit gets a little bit too real at home for them, if they have like another situation at home, or if they're dealing with other people or whatever, they do go back to you, and they kind of wish that things went differently. But for the most part, that doesn't stop them from investing into like this materialistic situation, because they know damn well what they did. They're not oblivious to it, no matter how much they try to act like they are. They're not dumb. And yeah, then they it's kind of like insanity, honestly, because it's just going through the same thing over and over again. So that's what I got, Pal 3. I truly hope that resonated for you. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Please stick around for the bonus Pal for my subscribers. Hey friend, this is going to be what their specific thoughts are about you. So yeah, Pal 3, again, thank you so much for clicking on my shit. Go ahead and leave me a like and a comment. Let me know how it resonates with you. Are you still talking to this person? Are you not talking to them? And what parts of the reading resonated most. Bye. Hi friend, if you're watching this video is for you, and it's going to be for my subscribers, the bonus reading, and it's going to be what are their specific thoughts of you in this moment right now. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I'm pretty excited for this because all the pals were so fucking interesting. So we're just gonna see how this resonates with us, because y'all are my soul group, and it's gonna be very, very resonant, especially if you're a subscriber. So the Three of Wands came. Ooh, oh my god, this person wants to communicate to you. This person is planning on reaching out to you, but they've been having like issues with taming themselves. They've been kind of holding themselves back from reaching out to you. And then like right now, their specific thoughts are like in alignment of they're thinking things like they're trying to figure out how they can get to you. They're trying to figure out how they could get back to calmer waters with you and fix y'all situation. And it's like the higher part of themselves, the highest part of themselves, wants to tame the part within them that is impure, that is not pure enough to face you. Like they're really trying to correct themselves. So okay, so if y'all are subscribed to me and you're getting this reading right now, the person that you're thinking about, that you're inquiring about, this person wants to make moves towards you really, really bad. And when they're at their like highest selves and they're vibrating very high, they're doing all the right things and they're aligned, like they're balanced within, that is when they have the most confidence to move towards you. And I am seeing that there is like some illusions here with the Page of Pentacles, but we're going to get into that a little bit more. So Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for clarity for the Three of Wands? So Nicki Minaj came out to plant Three of Wands. So this person is definitely looking at you on social media. Their specific thoughts of you are very fucking Val. Okay, because I'm getting like some crazy shit in my head right now. So they're thinking about some shit. Okay, they're trying to get next to you for sure. So they're being very lustful towards you right now for sure. So if they're trying to move towards you and trying to like talk to you, it's not because they want to like correct all their wrongs or finally commit or nothing like that, like, or however they hurt you. It's because they actually want to get to you sexually. So they have a lot of lustful reasons. They want to like control you, tame you, conquer you. And I'm seeing that, okay, because the Isley Bros came out, and we all know about the Isley Bros. We all know that they're very romantic, sexual, sensual, very, very sensual, old school type of vibe. You feel me? And this person they have to seriously fucking control themselves. So their thoughts of you right now is that they need to calm the fuck down. Like, they need to take cold showers at this point, because they're very, very attracted to you. They're very, very, it's a big part of them that wants to go come towards you, but they've been stopping themselves. And they're watching you, like I said, on social media or something. Yeah, oh my gosh. The Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling y'all, this person is watching you. And it could be they have multiple other people watching you as well. Or there's like, they're like, because who's that lady is coming out? I don't know. They might feel like you're unrecognizable. However the fuck you've been looking, whatever you've been doing, if this person has access to you, if they know your address even, this person is like getting very sexual towards you. And they, let me see. They feel like you're unrecognizable. They don't know who you are. But, or they know who you are, obviously, but I'm saying like they don't recognize who you are. They feel like you've changed a lot, and you have them in heat. I'm not even lying. Like, I'm trying to keep it cool right now because this ain't 21 plus, but I'm gonna have to get my baby in a minute. But I'm telling you, like, they're being very fucking sexual. Like, I'm just hearing a bunch of just nasty things that are going on in their head about you right now. They're less driven, very lustful. And the fucking Tower card came out, and this is like the most sexual card in the whole deck, definitely. So, this person is ready to be in pure fucking euphoria with you. They want to just throw away all responsibilities, fuck off all the reasons why y'all shouldn't be together and all the reasons why they did you wrong or whatever it is, and just they wanted you to like put that your virtue aside so you can deal with them sexually. They truly do. They want to just straight up ask you, like, can you just get over whatever the fuck you're mad about and just be sexual with me? And those are the words that I'm choosing, because I know I cuss a lot, but I don't know. I'm not trying to just be like, you know, but that's what I'm getting. So this person's specific thoughts towards you is they're very low vibrational, and they're just being very lustful. They're looking at you. They're recognizing. They could be showing other people your profile or looking at you from fake pages. I'm telling you, even if you think that this person ain't, like, you're like, oh no, they're not looking at me. I blocked them or whatever. No, this person's looking at you. They have other people looking at you. They're complimenting you, or they're thinking very highly of you right now. Very, they think you're very, very beautiful. Like I said, the Father of Baskets came out. Yes, that's somebody who's very, very much in tune with their emotions. A player, somebody who usually does have self-control. Like, they're not just some beast out here trying to like be all thirsty, you know. Like, players are known for having self-restraint. So this person typically has self-restraint, but you test that self-restraint out on them. Like, they're not able to hold that shit back with you, and they just have so many deep emotions. I'm getting Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could definitely be a Scorpio with the sexual energy coming through, in Cancer too. In Pisces, obviously, all of them motherfuckers, honestly. It's not just a Scorpio too. Water signs are freaks. But anyway, Father of Baskets, oh my god. And then Mr. Big right there. Like, this shit is just, I can't deal with this sexual energy right now. Like, that is what I'm getting. That is just what I'm getting. Okay, and you can just only imagine how deeply their emotions are for you with this Father of Baskets. Holy Spirit, can I get one card to clarify the Tower? And Ace of Coins came out. Yeah, so the Page of Coins and Ace of Coins came out. So that's just, them feeling like whatever y'all had built together just fell apart. But whatever potential that y'all had fell apart due to their neglect, due to them not handling their business, smoking too much, drinking too much, going weeks without talking to you, just lacking, hanging out, being lazy, interacting with other people, just chilling. Like, they just sat on y'all's situation and just wasted all the potential that y'all had because they decided to just worry about Friday and Friday after next. Oh my God, I'm so fucking weak. So this person just like they were just more concerned with kicking it basically and having fun and to where like they still want to have fun. Like, they still want to just fuck off with you and just do some bullshit. Like, they're not serious at all. Like, this person doesn't take themselves seriously, and I'm sorry to say, it just doesn't seem like they take you very seriously either. They're just very lustful, and it's unfortunate. Oh wait, I don't need that deck. I need this deck. Okay, and then I just pull out one more card. Let me see. The Sun card. But I think deep down this person does see that you bring them a lot of joy, you bring them a lot of happiness. They have something very solid with you, something very joyful with you, something very real, soulmate connection. You are the sun, you are their sunshine. You could definitely be from Power 1 too. Yeah, so I hear Sunshine by Janine Aiko. Go ahead and listen to that song. I'll go ahead and link it below. Fuck it, why not? Listen to that song, because it's just, for all the pals, you know, this is just very what I'm getting for y'all. Like, y'all are their sunshine. You make them very happy. You're like their route to escapism almost, because they feel like they could just escape their life with you. But what mature adult wants to escape their fucking life? Because adults understand that the things that they accumulate in their life is what makes up their lifestyle. So if you're not accumulating the things that you want to accumulate in your life, then you need to correct that. And you need to deal with your shit. You don't just go fantasize and like escape somewhere. So this person is just very immature and just not a very serious person at all. But that's what I'm getting. They're just very lustful. I hope that was enjoyable. I know I'm such a bitch. So I know like I probably didn't really touch on things that y'all probably wanted to touch on, but I really hope that was enjoyable. I hope it resonates with y'all. Thank you so much, friend, for tapping in with me and getting this reading. Yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know how it resonates. Let me know what y'all story is like. Well, you know, what's y'all situation? Are y'all still talking? Are you trying to work things out, or what is it, you know? But leave me a like and check out my other videos. Thank you for watching again. Bye.